Hello students, this is our next video in the same series which we were discussing, that is your admission of partner. So in this video we will be discussing about your new topic, that is adjustment of partners capital. Now once we say adjustment of partners capital, there might be two type of questions we have. One is where adjustment is required and capital of new partner is there, and second category, once we discuss about that, in that question you will see that adjustment of partners capital is required. It is mentioned in the questions, but there is no capital of new partner is given. So this is our first method which we are going to discuss, that is your adjustment of partners capital on the basis of new partners capital. Let us understand why adjustment is there. So you can see it is mentioned over here, sometimes at the time of admission of new partners, partner may agree that their capital should be adjusted so as to be proportionate to their PSR. Means if it is specifically mentioned in the question that your capital account should be adjusted according to PSR, profit sharing ratio, means your profit sharing ratio that would be equal to your capital. So in that case we have to adjust capital. It means first basic thing is required, which is very much important to understand, that where it is mentioned specifically that adjustment of capital is required, that question relates to that category. So that's why in that particular question we have to adjust the capital. It doesn't mean that the questions which we did earlier, in each and every question you have to adjust the capital. No, it is specifically mentioned, then there is a need to adjust the capital. I hope you understood now. Let us start with that, how to adjust the capital. Now there are some kind of steps. First one, what you have to understand, once you are going to adjust the capital, it means you should know the total capital of the partners. You have to calculate first your total capital of the partnership firm. How could you calculate? Calculation of total capital, that is equal to the partners capital, new partners capital, which is given, multiply by reciprocal proportion of the share of new partners. Means reciprocal share means reverse share of that new partners. Let's say we take an example, new partners capital is 50,000 as he brings his share of capital at 1/5 of share. So 50,000 multiplied by 5 by 1, it comes your total capital 2,50,000. Okay. Second step is, what do you have to do? You have to calculate new profit sharing ratio. If it is not given, most of the question it is given. So NPSR, new profit sharing ratio you are having, and you just divide the total capital, means whatever you have calculated in first steps, multiply the same by dividing the total capital into new PSR, means multiply the same with your new profit sharing ratio, that would be your closing capital. Then calculate the adjusted old capital of old partners, means after all the adjustments you have to calculate adjusted capital of the old partners. Now what you have to do, you have to adjust that adjusted capital with closing capital, means closing capital minus adjusted capital, that would be your deficiency or surplus. It depends on if your closing capital, calculate the surplus deficient in each of the old partners capital account by comparing the new capital with the adjusted capital. Means you have to check your adjusted capital of the old partners, and you have to compare this capital with closing capital of the partners. If your closing capital is higher and adjusted capital is lower, it means that is called deficiency, that partners brings more capital to make it is equal to your closing capital, or vice versa. Let's understand the same with an example. This is an example. A, B and C are partners in a firm sharing PSR in the ratio of 3 to 1. D is admitted into the firm for 1/4 share in the profits, which he gets 1/8 from A, 1/8 from B. This is the things which is correlate to your ratio. How to calculate the ratio, sacrifice, new PSR. The total capital of the firm agreed upon at 2,88,000, and D is to bring in cash equivalent to 1/4 of this amount as his capital. So total capital is given 2,88,000, 1/4 capital that is asked to just to that new partners to bring in the cash. The capital of other partners are also to be adjusted in the ratio of their respective shares and PSR. The respective capital of A, B and C after all adjustment revaluation has, this is called adjusted capital. Adjusted capital means after getting all the adjustment like your revaluation, profit, interest on capital, drawings, each and everything relates to your capital account. Once you this is just you can say that balancing figure of a capital account means make total of credit side, deduct debit side, that becomes your adjusted capital. This is given. Calculate the final capital of A, B and C. Also pass entries when actual cash is to be paid or taken out. This is called deficiency or surplus. Now, let's see. What we understood earlier at the time of getting the informations of your adjustment of capital, I told you that firstly you have to calculate total capital. Now, total capital is there. If it is not there, then how could you calculate? Yes, share of new partner's capital multiply his reciprocal share. Means I make you understood in the last once we start with that if new partner's capital is 50,000 and his share is 1/5, it means what you will do? 50,000 multiply 5 by 1 if it is not given, but here total capital is given. Now after calculation of that total capital, what you have to do now? You have to multiply it by your new ratio. It is mentioned over there that 1/4 share of total capital brought in by new partners. So multiply by 1/4, it comes 72,000. It means out of the 2,88,000, 72,000 brought in by new partners, and 9 by 24 new ratio means 2,88,000 multiply 9 by 24, it means 1,08,000 would be the share into that 2,88,000 of A relates to A, 60,000 of B and 48,000 of C. So now this becomes your closing capital of all the partners. What do you have to do? You have to compare this capital with the adjusted capital. Okay. If this capital is means this closing capital is higher and your adjusted capital is lower. If this closing capital is higher and adjusted capital is lower, it means that partners brings more cash to make it equal as that amount. Okay. Now, after all adjustment it is given, adjusted capital is given 96,000 of A, 84,000 of B and 72,000 of C. Okay, let's compare with that. Now 1,08,000 is called closing capital of A, and his adjusted capital means already he has given 96,000 rupees to the firm. Now he should bring how much amount? 12,000, because I told you that if this amount is means this closing amount is higher than your adjusted capital, it means that partners brings more cash to the firms. Okay, this is called deficiency. And in second case you can see B's capital is 60,000. B's capital is 60,000. Let's see, 84,000 he will withdraw 24,000, because according to once we adjust his capital would be means his closing capital would be 60,000, but he already invested how much amount? 84,000. So same is there. Now your closing capital is less and adjusted capital is high. So what we have to do? This is called surplus. Means we have to give him back that 24,000 rupees. He will withdraw 24,000 rupees out of that 84,000 and make his capital equal to 60,000. In the same way, C you can check. C's adjusted capital is, it is given as well as, yes, closing capital is 48,000, means now again for C also his closing capital is lesser and adjusted capital is higher. So he will also withdraw the same amount, 24,000. So you can see, you can pass the entries into capital account as well as current account. That depends on the question what is specifically mentioned. If nothing is mentioned, you can see 72,000 was the capital of D. Entry comes cash to D. This we did in earlier videos also. And cash to A's capital 12,000 brought in by that partners, means this is deficiency. The 12,000 that partners has to bring, yes, this one. This is called, he should bring 12,000 more. So entry comes cash to A capital. B and C's are called, they are already having more amount invested into that fund. So that's why they just withdraw their extra cash, excess cash. This is called surplus, being excess capital withdrawn by B and C. I hope you understood. Now, if they ask you that to pass the same entries regarding your current accounts, then what you'll do, you can pass the same into current account also. Okay, A's current to A's capital. So these are there. So it depends on the specifically of the questions. If the question asks you for current, then you can pass into current, otherwise capital should be there. Okay, so this is all about your this video about how to adjust the capitals. So before just getting over this meeting, I'll just summarize the things whatever we did in this video. That is adjustment of partners capital on the basis of new partners capital. If it is required, what you have to do, firstly you have to calculate total capital, then divide the total capital into new profit sharing ratio, then compare this closing capital with the adjusted capital. If your closing capital is higher, it means that is called deficiency, that partners brings more cash to make it equal to as closing capital, otherwise, or you can say vice versa. Okay, so what do you have to do? Once you see this video, try 1 or 2 questions regarding the same adjustment of capital. If you feel any kind of problem, then you can ask your questions into comment section. Okay, stay tuned for the next. In next video we'll discuss full lengthy question regarding your adjustment of capital, and one more topic is pending that we'll discuss also in that video. Okay, thank you, thanks a lot.